Oh, it's recording. Hi guys. So I haven't been on here in a while, and that is because I just haven't had time to sit down and record. I have time to do these, like this quick meaning once I'm done I don't have to do anything else videos, but I really don't like the quality of them, and I would rather record on our Canon, but I figured just sit down and do it, and you guys will be okay with it, right? Also, this is a cold sore. Anyone else get really bad cold sores whenever they're like super stressed? I had a cold sore on my wedding day, true story. Well, I got it like the week before, and then it was like healing up, but it was still there, but we covered it up really good. Anyways, so I'm sorry about that. I'm sure it's distracting. We actually have a photo shoot next weekend for our brand, which I've gotten a couple of questions about. What is our business? We've mentioned it a few times, or I have. I guess Caleb hasn't made his way on the channel yet, but oh my god, guys, my brain is mush. Like, it is just mush. So our brand is an apparel brand, and it's called Poplar & Co. Poplar & Co. Website is poplarandco.com. I'll put it down below if you want to check it out. Basically, we're all about rooting for the underdog, you know, choosing to be nice to people. We're all about kindness and supporting one another and rooting for one another. We got some fun t-shirts in there as well. And on the topic of t-shirts, we just started a Represent account. I don't know if you guys have seen those before, but we started it, and we have 3 t-shirt designs. And 3 t-shirt designs, and all of the proceeds go to Caleb's top surgery. He doesn't have top surgery yet. If you know anything about the transgender community, in the FTM world, female to male transgender world, top surgery is just basically where they remove all of your breast tissue and kind of make your chest look like a biological male's chest, except for the scars. And it's about, with everything included, it's about $8,000. So we are shooting to sell some t-shirts to raise money for that. And hopefully be able to get that done before baby is born, even though baby is not here yet. Don't worry, not pregnant yet. But we are inseminating in like 3 weeks. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, okay, like 3.5 to 4 weeks-ish. Like the first week of September, give or take. I don't know exactly when I'm going to ovulate, but it'll probably be like the 3rd or 4th. So that's our first. We are going with a known donor, but we are using shipped sperm. And that is where we are. We have a contract that is signed. And we just want to try that for like the first 1 or 2 cycles, and then if it doesn't work, then we might go like the full-on cryobank direction. But that's what we are doing now. Excuse me. So, holy fuck, this, I can't deal with it. I can't. And we're also, on top of the brand shoot on Saturday, on the 15th, we're also doing our 3-year wedding anniversary photo shoot. So, tomorrow, either tomorrow or Monday, I'm going to the store. I'm going to get some cream, some pills, whatever I need to get to make this go up. So, it is actually gotten a lot better. Like, it's to the point where it's not raised, it's just a scab, but like I need it to go away. Yeah, so we are inseminating in like 4 weeks. So all I've been doing is eating healthy, taking my prenatal vitamins every day. I'm also, oh, big topic. Okay, so I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this before or not, and I am looking at you guys, but like, hello, my, the glare. If I look down like this and then go like this. So, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this or not, but I do suffer from extreme anxiety, panic disorder, as well as a little bit of depression, but my depression is not generally on its own. It generally feeds off of my anxiety. So if I'm having a really bad stretch of anxiety and let's say I'm not leaving the house or something like that, then my depression obviously falls into play at that point, but generally I'm a pretty happy person. So I tried going off of my medication in May, because that's when me and Caleb decided, okay, we're going to try in like September, which we are. So I wanted to give it a couple months, get it out of my system, whatever, blah, blah. I was fine until I'd say the middle of July, maybe the beginning of July. And at that point, my panic just like came back and like set in full force. I couldn't breathe. A lot of my panic shows in a lot of physical symptoms. Like I'll have numbness in my hands. I can't breathe. Like it feels very heavy on my chest. I went to the hospital once during this period because I thought that I was having a heart attack. So I went back to my doctor, my actual psychiatrist. My general practitioner does not manage my psych meds. I like to have someone who knows that's what they specialize in. So I went there and I said, listen, we're going to try to get pregnant in the next month or two. I need to know what the pros and cons are to taking these kinds of psych meds when you're pregnant. And we need to figure out what to do kind of from here. So, basically, what we did is we put me back on the medications I was on, which is Prozac in combination with Wellbutrin. And what she said, basically, and this is just what my doctor said, is that the Prozac has, there is a good bit of research out there, not an extreme amount, on Prozac specifically, but as far as like the class of medication that it is, there have shown not to be, like there's a very, 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 very small chance, I believe it's like under 1%, that it could have any effect on a child, and the effects are usually, I believe she said, lung and or heart problems. And that has only been shown with one other medication that is in, and this was a couple weeks ago, so forgive me if I'm misspeaking, but that was shown actually in another medication, but it is in the same class, so they kind of generalize it on that class of medications, that it could have the potential. But she said that our child has more of a chance of having like Down syndrome or something like that, which we would still love our child completely, with that medication, which is my main medication. As far as the Wellbutrin goes, she said there's really not much medical research to go off of as far as taking that while you're pregnant. So there's no really documented cases of anything going wrong, but there's also just not that much research on it. So I think with Prozac, it's a class of medication that you kind of need to taper off of, like taking it, like just stop. When you just stop taking it cold turkey, there are risks of like seizures and stuff like that, just because it is something that stays in your bloodstream for such a long period of time. But Wellbutrin, that class of medications, you can kind of stop at any point, and it's just, you know, out of your system in like 48 hours, 48 hours, and you're done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with the Prozac. That is our choice. I'd love to hear any of your stories. My glasses are dirty. I'd love to hear any of your stories if you do take any kind of psych meds while you're pregnant or anything like that. But I think once we find out that we're pregnant, I think I'll stop the Wellbutrin, because it's just kind of like an addition to thing. It's not like I absolutely need it. The Prozac does a pretty good job on its own. I have a cut and it really hurts. A pretty good job on its own of keeping me pretty level. So that's where we're at on that. But I'd love to hear your opinions on if you do take psych meds, you know, what your doctor said, or if you take the same medications, even better. I've done a good bit of research on my own, and it seems that of course, the land of the internet, but on rather reputable sites, it seems with what she said holds pretty true. So that's the choice. I think I might be just fine if I stay on the Wellbutrin, but because there's just not enough research on that, I think that I will stop that one. So that's that. That's where we're at right now. I will leave our company website down below. I will leave the website for Caleb's fundraiser down below. For his top surgery, I would love if you guys would grab a t-shirt. That would mean the absolute world to us. I'm not someone who usually promotes stuff in this sort of way. That's why I've kind of waited a few videos before I even mentioned our company, because I'm not on here for that. But you guys asked, but I will kind of promote the fundraiser for my husband because it will change his life. So I will leave both of those down below. Again, we do have an Instagram account. I manage our company Instagram account so much. I'm on there so much that that one just kind of falls flat. But I'm going to try to post on there more. So it's Growing Gilberts, just like we are on here. And I'm going to be back at least once a week. It will probably just be webcam videos for now. We're transitioning into fall with our line, so we have this big photo shoot, and then I'll kind of be prepping for back to school sales and stuff like that. So that is that. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm watching all of your videos. I'm not the best commenter because I'm usually watching the video while I'm like packing orders or working on the website or just something. So that's that. Let me know what you guys think. I'm so sorry. It's been like 2 weeks since my last video, but I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm rambling. Okay, bye.